welcome back to my channel. And for those who are just tuning in, welcome. My name is Jessica. I created this beautiful Valentine's Day look just using mostly subscription Boxycharm products. And if you wanted to see how I created this look, just go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, so I already started off my eyebrows, and the products I use for my eyebrows is the Cup Brow by Benefit, and also use the Precisely My Brow Pencil, also by Benefit. And what I'm going to do now is prime my eyelids with Soft Ochre Paint Pot by MAC. I'm using these products because since I don't have any products like a primer for my eyeshadow or for my eyebrows, I don't have any Boxycharm products. So that's why I'm just using these products. If not, I would have used them. I think I do have an eyebrow pencil, but the eyebrow pencil is way too light for my eyebrows. I got like a taupe shade and my hair is like almost black, so it's just too light. So I can definitely not use it. So I'm just applying that all over my eyelid. All over the lid. Packing it on, also pressing on just so it can be stuck there. And the brush I'm using is a Valentines brush. It's a concealer buffer brush. For the palette I'm going to use is this Ace Beauty Grandiose palette. And I received this in, I'm not sure, it was during the fall. One of the fall boxes, I don't remember. And then I'm going to go ahead and use the shade Clove, which is the shade here. It's kind of like a peachy pink shade. The brush I'm going to use is my favorite brush, is a Morphe M506 brush. And I'm going to place it right above my crease. The brush I'm going to use to blend that shade out is a Morphe M504 brush. I'm blending that shade upward. Just like so. Now I'm going to go ahead and use that shade Cinnamon, which is this shade here. And apply that shade right on my crease. Right on my crease. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and go back with that shade Clove again and just apply it right above that shade as well. So we're going to blend those two shades together. I don't want that shade to get lost. And I'm going to go back with that same shade Cinnamon, apply a little bit more on the crease. And I'm going to go ahead and use this Morphe M441 brush. Just a blending brush. Okay, and I'm going to go back again with the same shade Cinnamon. Back same with that Morphe M506 brush, just applying that a little bit more in the crease. And I'm just placing that shade right in my crease, just like patting it in the middle of my crease. Just patting it on. Okay, and again using the same Morphe M441 brush, and just blend those shades again. Just blending that shade. Now I'm going to go ahead and use the shade Poppy, which is this shade here. It's a burgundy shade. I'm going to apply that all over my lid now. And I'm applying it all the way to my crease as well. That's where it touches my crease. I'm going to go ahead and back and using that shade Cinnamon. And I'm just applying that again at a little bit above that Poppy shade in the middle of the crease. And I'm going to go ahead and use that Morphe M441 brush. And I'm going to go ahead and blend those two shades together again. Okay, now I'm just going to apply that shade Patchouli shade here, just underneath the brow bone. Now I'm going to go ahead and use the shade Rose, which is this shade here. Just tapping it. Just under there. Just in the very center, just to give it a pop of color. Just in the very center. Well, since I don't have any lashes that have came yet with my Boxycharm subscription, I'm gonna go ahead and use these Cocoa lashes, and these are the style Baby G. And just very full and wispy. So I guess this primer, what it does, it helps to blur out pores and lines and wrinkles, and gives it a soft velvet feel, and it also is a long wearing primer, so it helps for your foundation to stick and stay on for many hours. Okay, so this is gonna be my first time trying it, so let's see what the texture is. And I'm excited to try this also because I have acne prone skin, and my skin has a lot of texture, so hopefully this helps to blur those out, to blur all the imperfections I have. So it does feel nice on the skin. It does feel very velvety, soft. It has a smell to it, but it's not an overwhelming smell. I'm gonna go ahead and apply my foundation and concealer, and I'll be right back. I already applied my concealer and foundation, and the foundation I use is a NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. And my concealer I use is It Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer. So I already applied those two products. So I am gonna set my under eye concealer, and the product I use is from Boxycharm. It is the Pretty Vulgar Translucent Setting Powder in the shade Matte About It. And I'm applying it I'm using a little powder puff, and I'm applying it underneath my eye area. Now I'm using, again, that Ace Beauty palette, and I'm going to go ahead and get that shade Clove again. And the same Morphe M506 brush. And just apply it underneath the bottom lash line. I'm going to go ahead and go back in that shade Cinnamon as well. And applying that again right there. Applying it underneath the lash line as well. Just very lightly on those two shades together. I'm going to go ahead and use the Sugar Cosmetics eyeliner pencil in the shade Back to Black. And this is actually one of my favorite Boxycharm products I received. So they're really stay on black. Like, if I apply this and when every time I take off my makeup, it's still on there, and it takes a while for me to remove it. So it is very long wearing. And I'm gonna go ahead and use this Sephora smudge brush, and I'm gonna place that shade place that shade Poppy, and place that right on top of that liner and smudging it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use this Morphe M321 brush, and using this shade Jasmine, which is this shade here. It's a very like a champagne shimmer shade. And I'll go ahead and place that in my inner tear duct. It's gonna go ahead and give us a pop in our corner. I want this to be very glowy. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and remove this excess powder underneath my eyes. So I need a little bit more coverage. I'm gonna use this Lancome Dual Finish powder in the shade Wheat. Applying it all over my skin. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this Pure Sculptor palette, and it comes with 2 highlighters and 2 bronzers. This also came in the Boxycharm subscription that I received, so I'm using the shade Inventor. Just apply very little because I notice this contour palette a little bit goes a long way, so let me just spray a little of it. And I notice also that the shades are too dark, so that's why I'm using the lighter shade, because the other one's too dark for me. Just applying a little bit with the very top of my forehead, along the hairline. I also got this blush also from the subscription. Is by No Cosmetics, and the shade I'm using is Desert Rose, and it's like a brown rosy shade. It's like a very natural shade. Applying that. So I'm applying this in the apple of my cheeks. Just blending outward. Okay, so the next product I'm using is the Pretty Vulgar highlighter in the shade Sparkling Sass. And I'm gonna go ahead and use this Morphe M310 brush, and just applying that right on my cheekbone. Probably a little bit right over my Cupid's bow. A bit on my top of my chin. Okay, and what I like to do also, just to amp up my highlighter, I'm going to go ahead and use a setting spray. This is an Urban Decay, Urban Decay Chill Spray, since I have dry skin. I'm using that one. I'm going to go ahead and let that dry a little. Just intensifies that shade as much more than what it was. You can see it's a beautiful shade. I really like it. gonna go ahead and contour my nose with that same palette we used, this Pure Sculptor palette. Just gonna go ahead and apply very little. A little bit goes a long way. Okay. Apply that highlight on the top of my nose and the bridge of my nose. Extra highlight so my skin doesn't look dry. I want my skin to look nice and glowy. I'm gonna go ahead and apply some mascara. The mascara I'm gonna be using is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. It's actually my first time trying this mascara. I used, and a lot of people say good reviews about this mascara, so see how it goes. Applied it on my bottom lashes, and so I already applied false lashes on my top lashes. I'm just using it for the bottom. I actually really liked it for my bottom lashes, so it didn't clump them or anything, so it's really nice. For my lips, I'm gonna go ahead and try this Trestique I don't know, I'm guessing it's like a lip crayon. It comes with a primer on the other end, which is this one here, and then the other is actually the color. So yes, like a lip crayon, so it feels very hydrating. So this is a shade here. I don't know if you guys can see. So let me go ahead and apply that primer and then apply the color on top. What I like about this product so far too is like you can use a liner if you would like to, but I like how it's already like shaped, so you can create like a line effect with this product. Okay, so this is the final look. You really enjoyed this video. If you wanted to see more videos, go ahead and click the subscribe button, and I would also really appreciate if you can give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching.